The broadband-focused Access to Rural America Act gets Senate approval. Connect All AZ launches in the Grand Canyon state. San Diego creates a broadband master plan. And another state broadband director profile on the broadband.io site. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. The U.S. Senate has passed bipartisan legislation which would expand access to broadband in rural portions of the nation. Named the Access to Capital Creates Economic Strength and Supports Rural America Act, the bill was introduced by Senators Joni Ernst, Republican of Iowa, and Tammy Baldwin, Democrat of Wisconsin. The act provides regulatory relief to rural telecom providers by allowing streamlined financial reports to the Securities and Exchange Commission. In addition, the legislation would create an exemption from a number of SEC public registration and reporting requirements for small rural telecommunications companies. Along with Senators Ernst and Baldwin, the Access Rural America Act was co-sponsored by Senators Kyrsten Sinema, Independent of Arizona, Kevin Cramer, Republican of North Dakota, and Chuck Grassley, Republican of Iowa. The bill now heads to the House of Representatives. 17 state attorneys general, along with the Justice Department, have filed briefs opposing an appeal by backers of Venue Sports to lift an injunction holding up the launch of the sports streaming joint venture. The briefs were filed in the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in New York in relation to the preliminary injunction in Fubo's antitrust lawsuit against Venue Sports. Venue is the sports-focused streaming joint venture involving ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers Discovery. The planned launch was slated for earlier this fall, close to the start of the NFL season. The decision, which has been appealed by Venue, would block operations until the case goes to trial in October of 2025. Connect All AZ, a broadband initiative just launched by Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs, plans to unify multiple Arizona broadband projects with the goal of bringing high-speed internet to all residents of the state. Connect All AZ will assist in coordinating state, local, and federal initiatives for broadband expansion by identifying areas in need of connectivity. First steps in a broadband master plan underway in San Diego. The initiative will analyze current broadband access with recommendations for increasing access, adoption, and affordability in specific locations of the city, such as San Ysidro, where 40% of households have no broadband. A series of focus groups will help identify needs of different communities across San Diego. More than $500,000 from a state grant will be used to fund the Broadband Master Plan effort. Federal Communications Commission is closely evaluating network security requirements in the wake of continued fallout from the Salt Typhoon cyber attack, which targeted 8 U.S. telecom companies. FCC Chairwoman Jessica Rosenworcel was among the officials briefing senators during a classified hearing. In addition, the FCC just proposed cybersecurity risk management plan requirements for submarine cable landing applicants and licensees in the wake of deliberate cuts of subsea cables. In other FCC news, Chairwoman Rosenworcel looking to Congress for more funding for the Rip and Replace program, known officially as the Secure and Trusted Communications Networks Reimbursement Program. According to recent calculations, the effort facing a $3 billion shortfall. Rip and Replace focuses on the networks of 126 communications carriers, replacing existing wireless equipment from Chinese companies such as Huawei and ZTE, deemed a threat to national security. An estimated 40% of providers will not complete Rip and Replace without additional funding. Celia, the Caribbean Elite Alliance, has announced a new high-capacity subsea cable connecting Florida with Puerto Rico, Aruba, Martinique, and Antigua. The cable will span more than 3,700 kilometers and will offer 22 terabits per second per fiber pair, with an initial estimated capacity of more than 170 terabits per second. Alcatel Submarine Networks has been selected as the end-to-end supplier for the submarine cable infrastructure. Celia expected to go live during the third quarter of 2027. And finally, don't look now, but ESPN will soon integrate artificial intelligence with Facts, F-A-C-T-S, an AI-generated avatar on the college football show SEC Nation. Facts will be using NVIDIA's Avatar Cloud Engine, Azure OpenAI for language processing, and 11 Labs text-to-speech capabilities. The hope is that Facts AI Avatar will offer a new way of breaking down complex football analytics for viewers. Development still ongoing, no confirmed launch date. We'll follow that for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.